Alright, welcome back. I'm so sorry, everyone.
I'm lost. And then it explodes and everybody dies.
Explodes and she just gets evaporated.
About a year and a half ago.
Long, sad backstory.
I'm so sorry. I think I went a little too far. You broke their spine, Bane! Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we can train up. Yeah, but I literally broke all of your bones. Truly, no need to apologize, my lady. Thou is a sage instruction.
Tips Fedora, milady.
Pretty much. I am making swift strikes towards mastering the art of battle. And I couldn't even evolve my Pokemon without you, Eerie. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you that we have a fighting chance against our bullies. See, there's nothing but
gratitude.
Gratitude. My brain just shut off.
It's alright, it took me a minute to even find out where you were, and it's like 3 words in.
To us, you are the brightest star in the whole team. Oh, come on, quit being silly. Pats him on the back, he goes flying.
She pats him on the back, breaks shoulder cufflink.
Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped. I'm sorry. You really should take breaks. I'll go for a run while you rest up. My lady, we 4 have each trained in our turns, but you, our steadfast master, have not rested once. I couldn't help but worry for thy health. Thanks for your concern. Trellis?
Achilles?
Achilles,
maybe?
Achilles. But lately, I feel like I can take anything. Even if I'm really tired or feel like crying. Remember, this time we all get together and raft on the gym badges designs to create our own very star badges. Well,
that's illegal. That's
well,
copyright infringement.
I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel strong. So strong.
So strong.
Like, I want to give it my all.
Yeah.
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 I gave it my all, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
I feel nothing but pain.
You showed amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I want you to have this. Do.
Bing.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, right. The face paint is very intimidating.
Yeah. I'd like you to try out my trademark move, too. Here, take this one for you. You got close combat.
Dude, close combat?
It's busted.
Fucking crazy move.
I know you're a part of Operation Starfall. But I can tell from our battle you're not a bad person. Yeah, you're right. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Wow. Your Pokemon trust us?
I don't believe
Do
it.
me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take.
I feel like this is the start of a doujin I run.
I just really...
This is definitely the start of a doujin I run.
Looks like it's over. Oh, Rita. This is the Team Star member you battled at their gate earlier. I asked her if she could come along to talk. Okay.
Oh, so you missed her nickname, her cute nickname is Riri.
Riri? Riri! So what did you want to ask me? It seems you have a friendlier term with Eerie compared to the other grunts. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that? Well, alright. I don't mind telling you. The truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and an athlete, and she's really pretty, too.
You can't tell under all the makeup.
It took her no time to become popular at the academy. I was the queen of the class before she came along, but then everybody liked her more than me.
Oh my god, everyone in the class fell for muscle mommy? I would have never guessed.
I understand. Let me guess. You started picking on her? Pretty much. I got my classmates to join in too. They're all pretty stupid. But in the end, kids always frickle. And
Frickle?
always flake. And once one thought wore off, they all look for something new.
Thrill. One thrill.
One thrill wore off, they all look for something new. Before long, the whole class chose me as their next target and started bullying me instead.
Hell yeah.
I guess I deserved it. But then
I mean, kinda.
Riri chose to help me even though I was so horrible to her.
I mean, she didn't know that I was the one being horrible to her. I had the other students do it for me. But it was nice that she's helped me.
She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side. I mean, you're the one who started that. So she invited me to Team Star. Even after you bullied her like that? What a kind girl. She really is. I joined the team, and joining the team has worked out great for us. It was so much fun. The rumor is Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, you really think that's true? No. Riri and the rest of Team Star has made me who I am today. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure.
Don't take away my girlfriend.
Zelda's my what? Zelda's my what?
Zelda's my what? Zelda's my what? So we found out what that was, by the way.
What?
Via the German translation of the game. It is Destiny.
What? I'm confused.
The original, the Zelda's my what meme?
Oh.
The original statement where he goes, Zelda's your, and then he dies. Apparently that is supposed to be Destiny. Zelda is your destiny. But it's way funnier that it didn't get finished because now it created the best meme ever where Zelda's my what? Zelda's my what? Nothing. It's me. Yes?
Did you do it? Did you claim Yuri's star back?
It's like, did you do it? Yeah, her body's out in the sticks. And he's just like, whoa, wait, I didn't say that.
Without its boss, the Capiara squad should have its hair breath from disbanding. So, Yuri is the last. All 5 squad members have been toppled from their podiums.
Pedestals.
I imagine they'll leave Team Star after long now that they lost their special positions. After that, they should all go back to attending the classes at the academy.
The Padamy Academy?
The Padamy Academy? Nice work out there, Dante.
Thanks.
Is that Carvel I hear? Capiera, well done to you too. Thanks. I'll reward you, Dante. I'll grant you over some LP.
Lolly points?
Just waiting. Over to your phone, as promised.
Oh boy.
Chris loves the lolly points.
Sure hope the government doesn't find these.
We got some stuff. That reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply run this time, right? Indeed.
Right.
Go ahead and give Dante his bonus rewards now. Doodle-doo-doo. At long last, Operation Starfall has ended its final stage. And there's one more thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good.
Yeah.
Where's the big boss? Don't worry. There's no need to search for them. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. Oh, I never would have guessed.
Dude, that's such a clever twist. Like,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long. But
man, it's almost like the twist when like you're working with those guys in the other games and that they turn out to be bad. Dude, those are crazy.
I forget his name. Is it Pro Z? Is that his name? The Asian guy. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, yep.
The
Pro ZG, I think.
I think that's his name. I can never remember what it is.
Yeah.
But I love his video of like, it's when you're teamed up with the bad guy who you know is evil, and he's just like, I am so evil.
Yeah.
I am going to do evil things, but not right now. I am your ally. And it's just like, oh, Sir Evil Man.
Power Rangers. Pokemon loves that so much.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon does that all the fucking time.
I didn't mean to keep it for you so long, but right now is not the moment. I'm the one who started Team Star, but then the members of the team were my close friends. So wait for it to zoom in all the way.
Okay.
And I treasure them more than anything. If this goes on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They got to give up. So I'm using the code that we made together to force them to disband. Dante, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark.
Wow, are you actually have to wait until it's nighttime?
No.
Okay.
You should come as well, Carvel. Understood.
So much for world building.
I'll see you
both there after class.
So Capiata was the boss of the Team Star the whole time. I scarcely had a thought of a possibility. With this revelation, I might just have an inkling of their true identity.
I do too. In fact, I know exactly what they look like, down to their last minute detail.
Thanks, Rule 34.
Yeah.
It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the schoolyard, the Academy's schoolyard. Let's prepare our best we can before we head over there.
Go to the store and buy 5,000 hyper potions.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Why would we do that at all? That seems like such a silly thing to do. Buying all of those hyper potions? Why would we do that?
The irony of it is it's just like, have we used any items like at all this entire playthrough? I don't even think we have.
A little bit, like, out of combat.
Right.
Because I was just like, oh, there's an auto heal button, and you were like, that's neat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Are all my Pokemon, like, dead? Yes.
You should probably heal that.
Nah, that's fine.
Alright. We should go fight that person now.
Oh yeah.
I wonder who it could be. It could be anyone. I still don't trust her with the EVs. Anyways. So Power Rangers.
Yeah, tell me more about Power Rangers, man. I was actually invested in this story you were telling me earlier.
Yes, so where did I leave off? That Disney sold it to...
Disney sold it, and they made terrible shit.
Disney sold it back to Saban, and then Saban made the worst fucking Power Rangers ever. And you figure that would be the end of it, but somehow it was worse than that. See, originally I thought Nickelodeon bought it, but no, Saban bought it, and then was just licensing it to Nickelodeon for, like, TV shows and, like, amusement parks and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then that kind of fell through when Saban sold it to Hasbro. So here's the real kicker, right? And here's what everyone needs to make sense. Here, this is the most important part. Hasbro is a... You remember when I said Saban is an evil company?
Yeah.
Hasbro is the most incompetent company in all of existence.
Dude, Hasbro is great. They own so many IPs, and they're doing nothing good with them.
Yes. It is astounding how much they can squander potential.
As much... So... I'm going to side tangent you for a moment here. Mm-hmm. I appreciate a lot of the IPs that Hasbro has. You know, Transformers is cool. Yeah. G.I. Joe is pretty cool.
It can be
pretty cool.
They haven't done a great job with it.
I don't think they completely own all of the IP for, like, Dungeons and Dragons, but some of that's pretty cool. They do?
Yeah, they completely own. Well, they own Wizard of the Coast, which owns the rights to it. So technically they own the rights
to it. So, like, they have a lot of, like, good IPs. Have they been fucking up every single one of them recently? Yes.
Yes. Like, it's astounding to me
how
bad
astounding.
Like, Hasbro and Disney are the same in the idea of, like, they have all this really popular stuff, and they are trying their damnedest to ruin it. Yeah. It is amazing. I don't even know how you do that.
Me neither. Me neither. I'm gonna do some side questing here so we can talk about your Power Rangers.
Yeah, so let's talk about this fucking... This is amazing. Alright, so first off, Hasbro, for those who don't know, or are unaware, Hasbro is a toy company. They are known specifically for making toys, and now apparently trying to beat Disney. But,
Disney.
Well, it's true. They've just been, like, buying up tons of IPs, and they want to pivot to, like, movies and video games, even though they're a toy company that's known for making toys.
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense to me. Their argument is that the market for making toys is incredibly slim, and they want better margins, which is bullshit, by the way. It's just they can't make products people actually want to buy because they're cheaping out on all their toys. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
A little bit, yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, I'm not a toy person. I'm not someone who buys toys, but I follow people who do buy toys every now and again just to see what's up, because I like keeping track of all the nerd hobbies, because I like to see how bad they're fucking it up. And yeah, pretty much everyone is just like, Hasbro's quality for their toys is apparently horrendous. It's worse than it's ever been in the history of their company.
Yeah,
they're not, like, they are making it with the cheapest, flimsiest plastic that they can get.
It's funny you say that, because we were walking around Savers the other day.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that's like a Transformer-looking toy. I picked it up, and I'm like, is this even a real Transformers toy? And I'm like, I don't know if it is. It looks like Bumblebee, and this one is Optimus Prime, but, like, are they really there? I'm like, these things are the cheapest fucking quality I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're like horrendous. I still have a couple Transformers, and the quality difference is night and day. Like, the ones I have feel like they're made out of real plastic. The ones that they make now feel like they came out of a McDonald's Happy Meal. I would argue that McDonald's Happy Meals were using better plastic, but like, they're so, like, I can't imagine any of them will survive a child's wrath for more than a minute and a half before being destroyed into 1,000 pieces.
I think you're 100% right, man.
It's amazing to me. It's so disappointing, too, because, again, they own all these really cool IPs that they love ruining. It's truly astounding. So they want to pivot to video games and movies and shit, and, like, I find it hilarious, because while their movies have done okay, their pivoting to video games is hysterical to me. Because they have no concept on how expensive it is to make a video game, and it's obvious.
They're also pivoting into, like, board game stuff, too.
Yeah.
Like, RPGs and that type of thing. Because
Yes.
it's just like, did you know they made a tabletop game for G.I. Joe, Transformers, and My Little Pony?
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
They all use a system that is, like, 20 years old and feels really archaic to play.
Yeah, that's just normal.
Which is
that's
like,
just normal for Hasbro.
Yep.
Listen, if Hasbro makes a game and it's not made by, like, Wizards of the Coast, it's usually bad. Because all their good board games were made in, like, the 60s, and they were all bought from people. They weren't made by Hasbro.
And I hate to say it like this, but even the ones made by Wizards of the Coast are not great.
Yeah, well, you know, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But, so they bought Power Rangers, and everyone was like, oh, this is great. How can they fuck up Power Rangers? Because the biggest thing with Power Rangers is they make all their money through toy sales. Everyone knows Power Rangers makes all its money through toy sales. And they were like, this is great, because now they don't need to license the toys now out to a company. They can get full profit because they can just make the toys. They don't need to pay the licensing fee for Power Rangers or for the toys. So it's just going to be a win-win. They're going to make huge money off of this. And then they proceeded to make no toys. At all. For Power Rangers.
Yeah, isn't...
Power Rangers.
Hold on.
The show designed entirely to sell toys. I shit you not. This is real.
Yeah, no, dude, it hurts to me when, like, I'm walking through one of those discount stores.
Yeah.
The one that's right next to the Savers.
Mm-hmm.
Savers is a thrift shop, like, donation place for people who don't know what the heck it is, because they might not be in all part of the country.
Yeah.
But I'm walking through the other store that's right there, and I'm like, oh, these are all, like, Power Ranger toys.
Yeah.
In the discount store.
Yep.
That means they bought them wholesale for, like, pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, because no one wants them. They did eventually start making Power Ranger toys. Like, way too late, you know what I mean? Like way too many episodes into the first season than they should have. Like, it should have been there day one.
It should have been there before day one.
It should have been there before day one, and it was there, you know, like, it was there, like, halfway through the season. Like, it was like, what are you doing? By that point, all the hype has died down, and you've totally missed your boat, but whatever. Like, the way Power Rangers works, right, is, like, they show something in the show, and the child can immediately go to the store and buy the new thing that they just saw on the TV show.
Yeah.
They were having shit come out, like, weeks after it makes its debut in the show, which is like, what are you doing?
And
Problem...
They can't even, like, blame that on COVID, too.
No, it's 100% their fault. They're just fucking half-assing it. And then, what made it worse is that they weren't airing it on a kids' network TV channel. they were airing it on Netflix exclusively. Which sounds like it makes sense because it's like, well, Netflix is a bigger platform than all of these TV shows, and all these children networks are losing viewership. And it's like, yeah, but like, if you put it on a TV show for children, the children that are still watching the TV show are forced to watch it. You don't have to watch anything on Netflix. Everyone's just going to skip over it. They're just going to not play it at all.
Yeah, they're going to put on something other than Power Rangers.
They can put on whatever they want. They're going to go watch Baby Shark or whatever. Like,
yeah. Or fucking like Bluey or
The reason Power Ranger works as well as it is because originally Power Rangers aired on Saturday morning TV. Which means if you were a child and you wanted to watch anything for children, that was your only time to watch it. And well, you may as well stay on the channel because the other show you want is coming on after this. So then you start watching and you're like, hey, you know what, this is actually pretty good. And then children get into it and they buy the show. That's what made Power Rangers so fucking popular. Power Rangers was always kind of put in a bad spot as soon as Saturday morning TV got shut down and then the viewership of children networks got slowly phased out. Power Rangers was always going to have a hard sell. At that point, Power Rangers really needed to sell itself to a new audience on YouTube. What they should have been doing is paying YouTube, because YouTube lies, but you can do this, paying YouTube money to push this shit on YouTube Kids.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They lie and say they don't do that. They absolutely do that.
They said they don't. I believe.
Oh yeah, I always believe Google whenever they say anything. They're very trustworthy.
I don't know why you seem to have a problem with them.
But like, I would have paid stupid money to have that shit show up in every child's feed for YouTube Kids. Because then kids would have at least clicked on it because, well, it's there, and I don't know what else to watch. I'm just going to click things. Or they would have, fat-fingered it and opened it because they're stupid children and don't know how to have motor skills yet. And, like...
Tell me how you really feel.
That's just... Am I wrong? But, anyways. And they would have watched it, and then they would have got into it. So, here's what I think Power Rangers should have done. Is they should have just put every episode out for free on YouTube and garnered a huge audience with children on, like, YouTube Kids. And all the old school fans would have also been super into it because they would have been like, oh, I don't need to pay for a fucking cable network or a fucking streaming service to watch this. I can just watch Power Rangers. This is awesome. All the old school fans would be like, hell yeah. But you don't need to worry about that. They're going to watch your show anyways, and they're going to buy your toys anyways because they're fucking nutcases. I would know.
I'm one of them.
Yeah. So, like, they're good. You don't need to worry about them. You need to worry about a new audience of people that want to buy toys.
Yeah, you need the new people to come in.
You need new children that are willing to buy toys.
This is a part of the reason why card games are dying, because you only have new people coming into the thing. You just have people who've been in the fucking hobby for years.
Yeah, and it's a hard sell to children now, because children know that video games are where it's at.
Yeah. This is why Magic the Gathering was struggling so hard, and fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Struggled so hard. It's like, yeah, you don't have people joining the hobby.
And that's why Pokemon doesn't struggle so hard.
It's kids.
Because it's kid-focused. The games are made for kids. They have a TV show made for kids. They make toys for children. All of these things comprise to get them into the card game.
Yeah. But it's fucking crazy to me, because it's just like, people are like, oh, Magic the Gathering is dying. And it's just like, yeah, because they're so fucking hostile to new players.
They're super hostile to new players, and they have literally nothing to convince children to play the game.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, I know people talk shit about Yu-Gi-Oh!, but at least Yu-Gi-Oh! Still has a TV show for kids to get them into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh!'s problem is that they made the world's most complicated card game. Which is so hard to play that no child could ever play it.
Agreed.
But that's for another time. So, yeah, everyone thought Savant was like, alright, this is fine, because, like, they're like, it's fine because, like, they have the toys, and then they fucked up the toys, and they were like, well, it's fine, because, like, at least they're gonna have the show be good, right? No. The show is awful.
The show is awful.
It's everyone, I have not seen a single Power Ranger fan. Let me put it this way, the highest praise I've ever seen of the newest Power Ranger show made by Hasbro was, and I quote, "It's not great." That's the highest praise I have heard from anyone who's interested in Pokemon Power Rangers for the long term. Talk about that show was, "It's not great." Which was them preferencing their defense of the things they liked about it.
It's not great. It's not terrible. It's not good.
Everyone else said somewhere more along the lines of, it's fucking awful, they ruined it, and I don't know what they were thinking. And I don't blame them, because if you're a long-term fan of Power Rangers, it's especially egregious. Because they bring back Lord Zed halfway through the series, but Lord Zed was turned into a human during the Z-Wave in Season 6. So having him come back makes no fucking sense. Because he hasn't been a thing since Season 6.
But
keep in mind, this season that is getting the show canceled is Season 30. That is 24 seasons later, he just shows up out of the blue for no reason.
So the character that's older than most of the people watching the show...
The character that's older than me. Well, not older than me, but like...
Pretty much.
But close enough older than me.
That's insane.
Showed up.
That's fucking insane.
It would be like having Rita show up. Because Zed was the villain after Rita. So it would be like having Rita show up. Which would be a villain older than me. Like...
Well, I'm happy I got you that little poster just for you to tell me about how the show is getting canceled.
It's funny. This little poster is like one of those things that's just like, I wanted to talk about this, but that reminded me, like, oh, hey, now's our time. Oh, we gotta call it here, though. We will pick this up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.